term international forwarding has been given to denote a worldwide industry devoted to organizing the physical transportation and complete documentation of more than two-thirds of today's global trading economy. This field contains both individuals and firms that regularly handle multinational transportation needs for companies both large and small that need to have their goods transported around the world. Duties of international forwarding agencies. At its most basic level of responsibility, an international forwarding agent is responsible for the organization of every step in transportation, a literal door-to-door arrangement. They also handle all the packaging of goods to make sure that all containers meet international regulations, including the transportation of perishable and hazardous goods. They are also responsible for any documentation, both governmental and corporate, as well as transportation insurance to cover all phases of the transport. Then there are the larger corporations who specialize in international forwarding on a truly global scale. They do not concern themselves with handling the physical side of transportation, because they have brokers working for them to handle that part of the logistics cycle. Instead, these are the power brokers who work with international import and export firms, and the governments that regulate them. With their level of technology available to them, they can literally freeze all shipments within their sphere of influence, should anything go awry. These companies are both the voice and the power behind the international trade associations. International trade associations. The majority of globally trading corporations in the world deal exclusively with members of international trade associations that are based in major cities all over the world. Their main function is to oversee all of the trading between countries, and to oversee the regulation of trade. There are many countries that do not have regulations on trade activities, and when incidents occur over shipments to and from these countries, the governing body that most will appeal to are the international trade associations to which both the manufacturer and international forwarding companies belong. When changes need to be made, the international trade associations step forward and act in proxy for the majority of international forwarding firms, to ensure that no regulations may punish anyone unfairly. When infractions occur, if they have the power to, these international trade associations are the ones to levy fines first, usually before most governmental agencies can. To do business in a global economy, membership in the major international trade associations is the best insurance that money cannot buy. Benefits. These international forwarding agents, just like other forwarding agents, take the burden off of the corporations supplying or importing the goods being transported where it concerns compliance with all the required paperwork, costs and insurance to cover every single phase of the actual transport. This can save their clients considerable money, because they are able to plan out routes and carriers that are the most conservative in costs. When it comes to legalities, international forwarding agents act as proxy in all matters for their clients.